How's it going? Long time no see, YouTube. So it's Friday. It's just after work. I'm doing laps of Stanley Park as per usual, padding that local legend status, the most coveted title in Vancouver. But tomorrow I'm racing. So tomorrow's race, it's in Abbotsford. It's called the Sprinters Classic. So that should be enough information to tell you I'm not going to be contesting the win, at least. But I have some goals. After Redlands, I realized what my weaknesses are. I already knew my weaknesses. I have a couple of things I want to work on tomorrow. My big goals. I'm not going to be in the back of the group. I'm going to stay in the middle of the group for the first hour of the race, when it's likely going to be the hardest. That's the main thing I'm going to work on tomorrow. And then a minor objective, if I feel good in the last hour, maybe I'll go on a flyer. And normally in races like this, I never contest the bunch sprint. I kind of drop off the group if it's going to end in a sprint. But tomorrow I want to at least sprint. I won't be contesting the podium or anything, but at least I want to sprint. So there's my couple little goals to work on tomorrow. Anyways, I'm going to finish off the ride here at Stanley Park, and I'll see you guys in the van.
Morning. I slept in the parking lot at the Walmart/Home Depot in Abbotsford, but now it's time to have some breakfast and then just warm up and get ready to race. That's a wrap on the race. It was interesting, to say the least. I was hoping they would combine like all the fields together more, so we'd have a bit of a bigger field, but they didn't. So the Cat 1s and 2s raced by ourselves. There was maybe like 20 or 30 guys, and it was a bit of a mess. So on the first lap, there was a wrong turn and they neutralized it, and like we just rolled easy to the start finish, and they resent us off. And then like right off the bat, like an attack went, I followed it, stayed second wheel, I got brought back. Another attack went, I followed like right behind, and then like two of the Bishi guys came up to it, and then another red kilo guy. So it was 2 red kilo, 2 Bishi, one other, I forget the team name, and then myself. And you got like the 2 strongest teams, and also their 2, like all of their strongest guys are in the break. So I knew it was over. Like the break was gonna go to the finish at that point. So I didn't accomplish my goal of riding in the bunch and like learning how to ride in a more aggressive pack, but I don't think that's something that I could have achieved today anyways, based on how big the bunch was. Anyways, so we rolled the breakaway. I was feeling really good, and I could tell that my legs are good, because like I see the people around me. It looked like they were suffering more than I was, but who knows if they're doing a poker face. I made a couple like tactical mistakes, and the guys who I was with, I talked with them later, and they pointed out like how I could have played it differently. And yeah, they're right. Like I wasn't willing to gamble as much as I should have. So there was a situation where one of the Bishi guys went up the road, and like the other solo rider, he had been dropped. So it was 2 red kilo, 2 Bishi, and then myself. So 2 versus 2 versus 1. There was a situation where one of the Bishi guys went up the road, and he had like a 5-second gap, and I was pulling with Nigel from Red Kilo, and the 2 of us were rotating while the other Red Kilo sprinter was sitting on. And Al from Bishi like told me that I should have gambled more and let the 2 Red Kilo try and work that back, rather than joining in on the chase. The trouble was, like, I couldn't tell if the other Red Kilo guy was sitting on because he was legitimately on the limit, or if he was like being tactical, because it did look like he was in the hurt box at the time. So that's how it went. I know, like, out of those guys, I have the worst sprint. So in the last K, I tried to do a flyer, but it's not going to work because there's like 2 guys who are willing to work for their teammates there to bring me back. Like I got a bit of a gap, but in the end, like I got caught and sat up kind of and rolled in last place of the breakaway. So 5th overall. Anyways, I'm just gonna hang out in the van here. I'll probably go to Golden Years tomorrow because I'm in the area, so might as well put the gas money to use. Yeah, so do some hiking. Anyways, it was nice seeing you guys. Yeah, I look forward to doing some more racing. Bye.